tournament games can go. 17-3 was one that probably was not only pleasing to the eye, but pleasing to the confidence for your club.
Yeah, it certainly, it put a smile on my face, but I knew Blackhawks were going to come back and battle, but it did. You're right, Rob. It gave our kids confidence, and we played confident the rest of the way through, except the last couple minutes it got a little rough, but other than that, it really did. You're right. Getting off to a good start in our home gym with a good environment gave us a lot of confidence.
Well, we'll get to the end there in a little bit.
We don't have to, Rob.
Well, okay, well, maybe we'll skip right over and go right into Central Wisconsin Christian. Right. But the key to that start, your kids hit shots, but they didn't force shots. And that's a rare thing these days for high school kids, to be able to know what's a good shot, because you were not pushing the pace. You were not shooting early in possessions, but when you had the outside shot, you were confident enough to take it.
Well, like I told you in pregame, Rob, one of the keys to our team is how we play together. And that's exactly right. We try not to force shots. We try to make the extra pass. As good a start as it was offensively, though, to be honest with you, I thought it's what our defense limited into 3 points, executing our game plan extremely well. I was even equally as proud as that, to be honest.
Well, and we bring up Tegan Miles, your 6'7" kid who's battling a shoulder injury, but even with his arms down, he's still a presence in there. And after a blocked shot or two, I think it was not in the Blackhawk Warriors' mindset to try to challenge him very often.
Yeah, if you get a couple early, it wrecks with their mind a little bit. You're right. It forces a few more jump shots, which is a little farther away from the basket. And Blackhawk is extremely athletic, and they like to get to the basket. With Tegan Roadman in there, he did a heck of a job. I'm so proud of him for gritting it out the last couple days, because I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to go, to be honest with you, last night. He said it felt a little better tonight going in, so I felt pretty confident. But earlier in the week, it didn't look good.
Well, and in the first half, I think Bailey Wright fired a pass that was a little bit high, and that arm had to be pretty well extended. I was a little bit afraid of that shoulder there popping out of place, trying to get to that one. But boy, I tell you, the few times that he got those post touches down low, he really finished strong.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. And we talked about it again in pregame. I don't mean to reference it all the time, but that balance, another one of our keys. And Tegan scoring, Benny, our sophomore scoring, and Spencer playing so efficient, and Gavin defensively, and Bailey played better, which I told you was another key. And yeah, just that balance is so important for our team, and gives our kids a lot of confidence when they're playing well together. As
you mentioned, Blackhawk did come back. Heath Butler lit it up from outside. I think when you go on the road in a tournament game, your definition of a good shot is usually one inside the arc to start with, but you force them to shoot from beyond, and it took a while for all their guys to get into any kind of rhythm, and I guess luckily enough you had enough of a cushion to withstand it, but Heath Butler in particular helped fire a comeback.
Yeah, he did. He's a nice player, Rob. He's athletic, he can get to the basket, he can finish, he can shoot from the perimeter. If I'm Coach Corey, I'm going to be pretty smiling with him coming back, I guarantee you that. And he did. He led that comeback. I wanted to stay aggressive. We got a little bit passive there and didn't look to score as much as I would have liked, but we were still, like you said, we had enough of a cushion to absorb what they did have to come back.
And in the fourth quarter, trying to do the math, that lead was beyond 20 for so long that all of a sudden it got below 20, and then you're saying, is it really 11 points? I mean, I think you called the timeout, it was 55-44 or something like that, and all of a sudden you're or 11-point margin, and all of a sudden you're wondering, there's still time left. I mean, you called a couple of those timeouts, I'm sure, just to make sure that nothing got too close.
Settle down, fellas. Settle down. They're going to be coming after you. You got to be strong with the ball. And yeah, I think it even got down to 9 when I called one timeout, single digits. So they battled back, and we knew they would. We knew they would, Rob. And we were strong enough at the end to hold on, and just very, very proud of our kids' effort all year, but even tonight in particular.
Upon Central Wisconsin Christian, the opponent up at Wanakee on Thursday night, they win 57-45 over Fall River. I'm not sure how much you know about what's next, but if your team plays like it did tonight, I think anybody that gets put in your path will have a real challenge on their hand.
Yeah, I mean, we got some strengths, and we played pretty good tonight, which helped, but and we have most of the year. But yeah, Central Wisconsin Christian, very athletic team. They have 2 6'6" kids. We'll have our hands full, but they also have to come out and guard our guys too. So it kind of works two ways. But I'm sure it's going to be a heck of a game. When you get this far in the playoffs, there's no cupcakes. like tonight and last night for us, you know. So we're expecting a battle, and this is what it's all about. This is what high school basketball, it doesn't get any better than this.
No, it was a great atmosphere tonight. The kids came dressed for the occasion, and it was, as we said, a foot-stomping good time.
Amen, my friend.
Amen.